file for our low poly project. We'll be setting it up, importing the photo, and getting some things ready to work on. So I have Adobe Illustrator open already, and I'm going to go over here to the left where it says Create New and click on that. After that, you'll see we only are concerned about preset details over here on the right. Untitled 1, you can name this whatever you want. I'll be calling this test file. Make sure that the dimensions are in inches. You can click this drop down arrow and choose something else if you would like, or I'm sorry, not if you would like, if it says something else. Where it says width, for this file here, we are going to be going with an 18-inch width, and we're going to be going with a 12-inch height. The orientation will be a long one, or a left to right one. Everything else you can leave as default. In color mode CMYK and raster effects are 300, and then go ahead and hit create. You should end up with a long rectangle when it loads, something like this. Just in case your user interface is different than mine, before we bother importing, at the top of your screen you will see Window. Go ahead and click on that. You'll get a drop-down menu. From there, hover over Workspace, and then I want you to click on Essentials right there. If you see that Essentials is already chosen, go down to Reset Essentials, just in case if something might have looked different. The big thing that you're looking over here is on the right, you will see Properties, Layers, and Libraries. We'll be utilizing these two often in this project. I'm going to be clicking on Layers here before I do any importing. The photo that we will all be working with is saved to my desktop here, and by now you should have it saved to yours. So we're going to take this and click and drag it into Illustrator. I'm going to maximize Illustrator by hitting this green dot again, and then we'll be sizing this guy up. If we've been using Photoshop and you're used to not holding Shift, well, get ready to hold Shift again. So hold Shift, click and drag this to size it to something more reasonable. Again, things can go outside of the box, that's okay. It will not fill the whole screen, there's no chance of that. So just get it relatively centered. I'm happy with that. All right. In the layer settings here where it says layer 1, double click on there and we can rename this. I'm just going to call this my stock photo because that's what it is. I'm also going to double click to the right of the text, like in the open area over here. Ready? Double click, and that will bring up layer options. In here where it says dim images 2, we want to do that, and 50% probably will work, and we also want to lock this layer. Then you can go ahead and click OK. Now the layer is locked and uneditable. One more thing that we're going to do is we are going to create a new layer that we'll use in the next video. I'm going to hit this bottom button here that says Create New Layer down here with the plus sign, similar to Photoshop, and it will make Layer 2 up here. I'm going to double click on the text of Layer 2, and I'm going to call this Grid, G-R-I-D. After that, we just want to cloud save this, so going over here to File, and we're going to do Save As, and you're going to choose Cloud Documents. From there, you can probably just have whatever you already have it as, and you can just hit Save. We have to embed this, so actually let's go back and do that now. On this photo, you want to actually unlock this layer, so right here, see where this lock button is, hit that, unlock it, click on the photo, have it selected, and then you're going to go to Properties right here. Under Properties, you want to hit this button down here in Quick Actions, Embed. That way that photo doesn't get deleted. Now I can go back to Layers and hit Lock. Alright, so then File. And actually we already cloud saved it, so now we can just do File Save. Wonderful. In the next video, we'll be setting up the pen tool and the grid, the bulk of the assignment.